Hello and good morning, beautiful family. Happy Monday. It is June the 2nd, 2025. Did you miss me? All right, let's get back into it. What does the collective need to know? Where are we at? How are you guys doing? How is your energy? I'll get back at it later today with Roundtable. I will be hosting. So far, we're treading lightly with our emotions. Why? What's been going on? Are you trying not to get too excited and just have a letdown? That's what it is. I'm like, well, I'm waiting for some information and news to come out, but I don't know. It's been secretive all along. It's been tricky. Ooh, Mr. T. All right, waiting to hear information from a leader in the future. It says, don't worry about it. All right. Two of Wands. Kind of 1 foot in and 1 foot out. It's also about making some tough decisions. All right. Don't fear the unknown. All right. Just kind of go with it. We don't get hyped up. We just take it as it comes. Now, this is about getting excited. Excuse me. 5 of Pentacles. You're not going to be left out in the cold. Now, hold on. This is a very strategic move while you wait on your money. It's all right. All right. Now, if this does not pertain to you and you're not a part of humanitarian and the future financial, then to just wait until tomorrow. Maybe the message will change, but this is for the majority of the group in this family that is waiting for some very strategic news to come out. They have to be very strategic. It just says, don't worry about it. Go on about your business and live your life, and don't worry. It's under control. All right. All right. Had to pause there for a second. I thought I heard Boomer. All right. Wings is still on his backwards kick. So, we're going to pick some tokens. And we're going to math first. What do we have? It's a shark, number 92. This is unseen danger. Could be why we're waiting. They might have unexpected things. We don't see it, but they're aware of it. Unseen danger. 94 is the money bags. 142 is the daisy. 87 is the hammer. All right. So the shark we know is, they're being very slick. There is unseen danger, and a predator is lurking. So if this goes along with our reading, this is why things may not happen when you expect them to, because we don't know what is going on in the depths of this war. Now, 94 is the money bag. It is prosperity, bringing in abundance with gratitude. Well, I think we can do that. Let's be grateful, live in the moment. Don't worry and sweat the small stuff. It'll happen when it happens. Now, our daisy is 142, and that's stop and smell the flowers. Be present, smile. That's what I just said. So don't worry about what's coming or what's not coming. Just enjoy where you're at. All right. I still think I hear Boomer. I guess I'm hearing things. I'm always hearing things. 87 is your hammer. Divine truth that obliterates unbelief. Repair and rebuild. Okay. Let's do the buttons. All right. Number 12. Dancing petroglyphs. I think that's what that one is. 25 is the old flame. 26 is a baby. 17, time flies. All right, let's get specific here. Number 12. Dancing petroglyphs. We go way back. Old friends. Maybe you're hanging out with old friends. Let's see. 25 is an old flame. Maybe you're hanging out with an old flame. Someone you had a relationship with in the past. All right, those two could go together. So maybe it's somebody from high school or college or somebody you worked with. Might be coming back into your life. 26, a baby. A baby is on the way. It also represents someone acting immature and a term of endearment. Okay. Okay, Lyran came in. Sorry. All right. Clock with wings. Time passing by very fast. That's true. Sometimes it feels like, I was just thinking the other day, man, we're already in June. Hard to believe, isn't it? 17. Let me make sure I got these numbers. 26, 25, and 12. These were 92, 94, 142, and 87, if you are keeping track. All right. Wing says we're doing a spirit animal. Okie dokie. A messenger, the hawk. I still think this looks like an eagle. I'm sorry. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. Yeah, don't get distracted of wondering when things are going to happen. Just be present. Open yourself up. Okay? Spirit's always talking to us. We have to listen. An old soul, the black jaguar. Walk through life with confidence and grace. You have power from beyond the world. Focus on what you really want. You can create your dreams. Well, Spirit's always telling us how to do that. We know how to manifest. All those gifts that everybody's been wanting to get, are they coming? Honey, they're already here. You just have to learn how to tap into them. And Spirit's not going to allow you to tap into them if you're afraid. And you can say 100 million times, well, I'm not scared. Well, your ego is saying that, but they know your subconscious and they know your soul. So you can say that you're not scared all you want to, but they know not to let things get activated until you're ready. Grace, the swan, you who glide across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. Inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. Now this goes along with mercy and grace. Give yourself grace too. Be light on your feet. This is a mindset as well. Okay. All right, so that's our 3 spirit animals. Messages of the cosmos. These are higher self messages. Let's see what our collective higher consciousness is thinking and what they want to tell us. A little bit of faith goes a long way. Remember that. Oh, so they're remembering and telling us to remember, look, you've gotten this far. You've been patient and you've had faith this far. You're still in the game. Go a little bit more. In all aspects of your life, don't make money your number one priority. Okay? All right. Let's see. Mystic Journey could give us a little insight of where we're at. All right, your light. Remember, stay with the light. Don't let yours go out. Liberty. Think about freedom. All right. Now, I'm not talking about political and citizenship and all of that. I'm talking about your sovereignty and your liberty of a free spirit. Okay? Free yourself from worry. Does no good. Solves nothing. Be free. Restore. Now, we are all in the process of restoring all of the ancient wisdom, things that are within us, those spiritual gifts. You have them all. It's just the ones get activated when you're ready and, what you'd be really good at. All these things are going to be reactivated and restored within us. All of that DNA that's, been laying dormant. We're in a restoration period. Out with the old, in with the new. And it's not really new. We're just remembering and we're gaining it back. Okay? All right. But we have to think positive and stay in the light because things can't get restored if it's dark. All right. Let's do future predictions. What could possibly be happening in the world? Lots of false flags going on right now. Be aware of that. Okay. Somebody's imprisoned and they want us to know it. Okay. Could be the diddler-do. Could be some details about Epstein. Somebody else going to prison. I don't know. Let's see. Compromised and harmful. Now this looks like it, according to the picture, it looks more like bioweapon stuff, which I'm not saying it's not, but that's not the downloads that I'm getting. It's based on the words compromised and harmful. I'm getting more of what you would call inside mole. Like think politically. Like the enemy within. Somebody's compromised. Somebody's causing some problems. And I think they may go to prison. Stay put. Okay. All right. I don't know if anybody's thinking about traveling. This is kind of warning, hey, you may not want to. Prepare and stock up. Do we have a little EBS energy going on here? Which we were all told when the EBS happens and truth is revealed, we would see people that were imprisoned that they were compromised. So this is kind of telling of a story. This is all may have to do with EBS. Let's get one more. Downgraded. Maybe it's not going to be for as long as we thought. Well, if we base it on the tarot and they're being very, very strategic about what's going to happen and when it's going to happen, you know, it's always a fluid situation because things happen. Remember, the enemy is not going to go down without a fight. They're going to go out kicking and screaming every step of the way. Things will be subject to change all the time. So what we thought may be a horrible, horrible thing, may be downgraded. Maybe at the end they'll finally surrender, you think? I doubt it, but something's going to be downgraded. Okay, so that's future predictions. Let's get into a little bit of the 3D. Maybe they can give us a little more information. Let's see if this is associated with it. Caution. Taking caution moving forward. Remember, false flags. Situation's about to explode. Well, that would be EBS. I'm going to make a lot of people mad. Remember, keep control of your emotions, okay? Let's do 5 of these. Kick to the curb. This is more about people finding out that, if you think about it, everyone that's involved, that's imprisoned, whether it's treason, I don't care if it's political, Hollywood, music, whatever the situation is, it's somebody's hero, okay? So they're going to go through the grieving stages, and they're going to get very, very angry, and they're going to say, well, no more of you, and we're going to kick them to the curb. All right. That's interesting what Wings is showing me about the envy. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to switch their thought process. It's part of the Great Awakening. That means they're going to envy us for, like, how did you know the truth all along? How did you know this? You were right. They weren't conspiracies. I envy that. How did you know? Just prepare yourself for that. Don't gloat. This is not a time to go, I told you so. This is say, look, I've prayed and meditated on it, and I've just followed my intuition. And we can be nice. I know you really want to, but let them go through the process. When we started waking up to real truth, it was hard on us too. The last thing we needed was somebody going, told you so. All right. So this is a lot of EBS energy. I can't get away from that. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring Tarot back in here, and I'm going to ask Tarot a question. Are we looking within the week? Wing said no, do the month. Okay. Are we looking within the month of June of 2025 on this timeline at an EBS happening? A global EBS. Is it possible in this month of June? I'm going to do 5 cards straight across. I'll explain them as I go. Okay. Okay, so they're still trying to decide. There's a lot of distractions going on right now. Okay. There's your hard yes. And it's the Ace of Cups. Aces are hard yeses, but the Cups is about emotions. They know it's a tough decision because and this is Cups as well, people are distracted by other things, and they've kind of kept their emotions in check. When this all explodes and comes out, people, you think about emotions running rampant. All emotions, whether it's anger, disgust, shock. Think about all those emotions that have come out. Yes. So we will be watching judgments. Something will get our attention. That's an alert going, the little trumpet going, think EBS beeping on your phone. Okay. And this is about imprisonment. Okay. This is like somebody being locked up. This is also a hoodwinked card, and this is a reality check of how humanity has been tricked. Because I'm really hoping that they show things, not only tribunals and things, but actually show the history of the cabal, the deep state, and how it's happened and how they've tricked us. So this is a hard yes that are sometime this month we are looking about things are going to really explode, and this is very strong indication about EBS. Okay. All right. I'm going to pick the tarot part up. And then I'm going to end with golden insight. So if you basically are not, I'm trying to figure out how to word it. If you think that you're ready for what's about to happen, you might want to do a little extra praying anyway, because we may even think that we've got it all figured out, and there might be some things in there that shock us too. So ground yourself. Use your discernment. Lean on God. You've got faith, family, friends. That's what we are here. We'll get each other through it. Communications being down, possibly, but feel each other's energy. Okay, when all this happens, take a deep breath, send out loving peace energy, not only to our collective, but around the world, because they're going to need it. Okay, it is a piece of the puzzle. Okay, disconnected, detached. Well, when an EBS goes off, we will be detached from the rest of the world. Unavailable, access denied, blocks. Well, we'll be kind of be locked down, stay put, all right? Tough decisions. That's that Two of Wands we had. There's a fork in the road at a crossroads, no going back. And that's true, because once this truth comes out, once you have your great awakening, you can't ever go back to sleep. We're aware of that. Well, people will have a lot of tough decisions to make about the future and how they're going to view the, let's air quotes, elites, and who's running this planet. People are going to be at a crossroads. Hopefully they won't lose it too bad. Okay. They're going to need some healing time, and we need to help them with it as much as we can. Look at this beautiful star card. It doesn't come in here very often, but this is about hope, healing, and inspiration, dreams fulfilled. So along with all the nasty stuff, dreams will be fulfilled, that our dreams of it needing to get it over with is happening. But there's hope for humanity. And the healing is going to be for all these people that are losing it, okay? The anchor. Ground yourself. People are going to need to feel safe, secure, strong bonds, that enduring energy that we can get through this. Anchor yourself. And most people, no matter what their faith is, if they have one, will anchor themselves in that. Or to each other. Anchor yourself in love. Okay? So all the different decks are leaning towards the same thing. Okay? Now, normally these daily readings are for that day, but they're preparing us for any time. We don't put dates on tarot because they don't like it. and it's too unpredictable. Okay? So, pray about it. Send loving energy out there. It's going to be okay. We have hope. We have optimism. We're grounded. We have faith. And we're going to get through it. Okay? All right, guys. It's good to be back with you. And I will see you later today on the show. In the meantime, have a very, very blessed day. Know that God loves you. And so do I.